What's going on, guys? G2 here. Welcome back to the bench. Today we're talking about Arccos grips. The caps or the grips? Which is easier?
Be the right club today. Yes!
So for those of you who don't know much about Arccos, it's one of the many shot tracking systems that are out there. Allows you to record your club length, gives you a ton of strokes gained data, which is why I really like it. I've been using it for about 2 years. I've had zero issues with it. What I wanted to talk about today is which one of these is better, right? The way that this works is you sync it to your app and it just screws in to the vent hole of your butt cap, like so. It's secure, it's tight, it's not gonna fall out. The only problem I have with this, and I started off with these, wasn't a fan, is when I grip the club, I tend to grip pretty far down on the butt of the shaft, right? So I would feel just the ever slight movement on this when I was gripping down. Now what I did was I called Arccos, told them I loved the system, but I wasn't a fan of the caps and I wanted to upgrade to the integrated grip caps. So they're built into the physical grip here, and there's the sensor. So I sent back my old ones and they sent me replacement grips for all my clubs. This is the other problem a lot of people have with this. If these sensors go bad and there's a battery in there, and they will eventually run out of battery and they'll need to be replaced, you have to replace the whole grip, right? Wrong. So this is why I love these, because you can get these grips pretty easily through Arccos, and these sensors, Arccos will send you the replacement for free. So you're out of no money if you need to replace a sensor. So what I do with these, and now I've kind of converted all of my gripping onto this, is I blow them on with compressed air. It's hard because there's no vent hole in this, as you can see, but there is, right? Every grip is created the same. All this was slightly modified for Arccos. So I use a small flathead screwdriver right here, and you just simply put it on the side of the grip right here. Just kind of put it down in there, and you gently just wedge out this sensor, and there it is. Send it back to Arccos, change your battery, whatever you need to do, and there's your vent hole, right? So you can blow these on and off, no problem. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you how easy it is to install one of these using the blow-on method. And traditionally, you guys know, traditional gripping, you've got to get your double-sided grip tape, you have to get your solvent, you have to have a drip tray or something to catch the solvent so you're not throwing away good solvent, because you can reuse solvent after it's been used. With this method of blowing on, all you need is build-up tape or masking tape, whichever you prefer. Masking tape is a little thinner than your traditional grip tape, which is why I like to use build-up tape. Kind of lowers the amount of layers that you're going to need. If you're going to use a vise and you don't have one of these quick clamps, got this off of GolfWorks, you can get one of these old classic shaft clamps and just use it in your vise. So we're going to pop that guy in there. Make sure when you're setting it up, have those, you can see we have this set up so that our leading edge is straight vertical. This will help you align those grips much easier, especially when you're doing the blow-on method, because you don't really get an opportunity like you would with the traditional method to adjust that grip. You kind of got to get it right the first time, or just kind of adjust as needed. In this case, our first layer of build-up tape is going to mimic what our grip tape would be. So let's just take a quick measure here. We're about to that one. We're going to put this on. All right. So the only thing with the blow-on method, I would say, is you want to make sure that the butt of your grip is equivalent to the butt of your shaft, because there's no solvent on here. There's no adhesion. It's just purely working off of friction. So you don't want that back to slide. So what I like to do is, for a standard install, I'll do that, and then I'll kind of do one more little piece right over here. So I'm increasing the taper to ensure that we get a nice firm bond. And I'm typically a standard +2 wraps, maybe sometimes +3, depending on the club. So for me, this is kind of a standard setup. Now the second thing you want to do is you want to get some grip solvent. Doesn't matter which one you use. This is a cheap one that I got. It's not great for actually regripping, but it's perfect for this method. The best grip solvent that I have come across is this Brampton HF100. Never had any issues with it. And I'll just get a little rag and put some on there, and I'm just gonna rub it on here. It's all gonna evaporate like normal solvent will do. And then I'll get a little bit here, kind of dip the tip on the shaft, and then start it here on the top of the grip, right? So now that we have it set, we're just going to get our air compressor. Now you can use your standard emergency tire inflator. As long as you can hit 50 psi, you're going to be fine. We have just our regular old adapter here that you would use to blow up a inflatable pool toy or something like that. And you're just going to insert that into the back of the vent. And then once you're on there, you're just going to release the air and then push it forward. Okay? And you want to make sure that you're centered. You'll get a little bit of working time with that solvent on there, but you're not going to be a lot. Okay? So that's on. The butt is on. You can see there's a little movement on the back here because this is hollow, right where the sensor is going to go in. So you're always going to have a little movement back there. Put the sensor in. It just simply presses right back into place. And that's it. Okay? We're regripped. It's on there. It's solid. It's not going anywhere. If you want to, remove it, maybe you're changing clubs, maybe you're not going to use a 5-iron anymore, or you're going to go to a 5 hybrid, and you want to put this grip on your 5 hybrid that may have not come with an integrated sensor, all you do is just pop that sensor out, like so. It's your air. And that's it. Just like that, you can go ahead, repeat the process, and put it on your new grip. And this is how you can use these integrated without ruining them every time you want to change them or having to get new ones. That's why I like these, and I love that blow-on method. Go ahead, give it a try out. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. And until next time, make sure that you always swing hard, just in case you hit the ball. G2 out.